Hey, this is a reading for the sign of Scorpio. Hi, Scorpio, how are you doing? This is going to be regarding you and another person, whoever you're dealing with. So you could be in a relationship for 10 years, or you could be in a relationship for 10 minutes, or it could be somebody you're interested in. So, yeah, it will fit whatever your individual relationship status is, okay? So let's look into Scorpio's uh, theme. What's the overreaching theme here for the Scorpios and the relationship currently? Okay, so you've got triumph and romanticism. So this is Neptune and Leo energy. Um, triumph and romanticism. So it's number 33 and number 9. So I'm going to read just really quick out of this book to give you a better understanding. So triumph says, it's about the sun and Leo energy. The eye and the heart have no uncertainty. Love gives beauty more than beauty gives love. It says, light very strong in the mouth of Leo. Light very strong in the month of Leo. I'm sorry, in the month. I was like, in the mouth of Leo. Okay, so it says light, comma. Very strong in the month of Leo. Overcomes darkness. Honesty, beauty, and truth defeat disharmony and lies. Beautiful. And then number 33 with Neptune. Neptune is very much an idealism. So it says, a young couple embraces on the shoreline, entrusting their desire for eternal love to a shell and the sea. Dreamy, silent, elusive, poetic, Neptune is the god of the sea as well as the romantic impetuous. The irrational erupts, silencing the blind logic, always too concrete and material. The heart seeks immensity and loses itself in infinity, its true dimension. Alrighty, so those are the energies that came through at this time for you, Scorpio. Now let's get some more from this deck regarding the dynamic that you're a part of. So social mask. This is about somebody not being their true self. Wearing a mask to hide true emotions and avoid vulnerability. It says offering surface smiles to hide deeper pain. It says, we may see different on the surface, but underneath my mask, we are more similar than you know. I wish I could show you the real me. And then flexibility, adapt and overcome and bend without breaking. Hiding is strategy, not weakness. Strength found in the ability to yield and bounce back. I doubted our ability to adapt and grow together, causing unnecessary pain. But now I see that our bond is more flexible and resilient than I imagined. And then rejection. Blames themselves for rejection and feels unworthy of acceptance. Rejection offers a lesson in resilience. Feels trapped in a cycle of rejection and unable to break free. We build walls to protect ourselves, but instead we isolate what could have been a lasting bond. Afraid to face the vulnerability that comes with love, we find it easier to stay apart. All right, let's pull some tarot here. Show me the person's energy in this relationship or this dynamic with Scorpio. What's the person's energy for Scorpio? Six of Wands. This is Jupiter and Leo. There's more Leo there. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or the person has heavy placements in Leo. Six of Wands is a success and victory card. And yeah, so your person is optimistic and, you know, wanting victory here. Or they've had some victory. That's how they're coming through. Show me Scorpio's energy related to this. Show me Scorpio's energy related to this. All right, so your energy is the Eight of Pentacles. This is about putting in dedicated effort. Just really giving it your all. The Eight of Pentacles is a Virgo energy, but it's about being steadfast and just a really good worker. Great effort. There you are, Death card. So that's underlying your Eight of Pentacles, how you're showing up here. And the Death card is you, Scorpio. Okay, what's this person's intentions for Scorpio? What's their intentions towards Scorpio? So you've got the King of Pentacles. This is Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. The King of Pentacles is very dependable, financially stable, abundant. Sometimes they can be rigid, though, and stubborn, along with the Knight of Swords. Now, this energy is very fast. It's communicative. It's air, like Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy. But this is about communication. So their intentions are to grow abundance with you and to communicate, to have a conversation, to move swiftly towards you. What are their actions in the next coming days towards Scorpio? What are they going to act? How are they going to outwardly, externally move towards Scorpio? Death card. All right, so this is all about transformation, right? It's the rebirth. It's the release and rebirth energy. So their actions are going to be actively in transformation of some sort. And that's underlined here by the Queen of Pentacles, which the King of Pentacles is in their intentions. So yeah, followed by the Ace of Wands. That's a sexual energy. It's the beginning of sexuality, or like a spiritual and sexual connection. It's very motivated, highly passionate. And then underlying that is the Lovers here. The Lovers as well. It's about lovers, right? Wow. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Lovers underlying death. That's powerful. That's Gemini energy. And more, and then there's fire with Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy with that Ace of Wands. And then, of course, Scorpio energy. They're acting, excuse me, in the Scorpionic energy with the Death card here. Queen of Pentacles is Earth, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. What is the possible potential outcome here for Scorpio and this person in the coming weeks? The Nine of Cups. That's about having wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. So there's a real possibility here that you'll be able to come together, and things that you both long for will be had. Now, this deck has a few extra cards. The Well is another card that flipped over. It didn't hit the table, though. The Well. I don't know what that card means. So, underlined by the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the counterpart card, 1111. It's about celebration and home life. And it's about, having that structure in the relationship that is, living together, possibly having a really strong home connection to one another. Yeah, the counterpart card, 1111. So I grabbed the book so I could tell you what the definition of the Well is. This is number 22. Like I said, it's an extra card for this deck. But it says, the Well is the birthplace of ideas, inspiration, and transformation. All things are birthed from this creatrix, and knowledge flows freely to those who seek it. It's about nurturing, opportunity, nature, and creativity. Okay. So that's beautiful. That's definitely along the same kind of line as what has come out for you, like with this transformative energy. And of course, you're a Scorpio, so of course, that's going to be prevalent in your energy. I mean, that's who you are. So what's true for this dynamic? Drama. Okay. What would the person say to Scorpio if they could? I wish I could share my good news with you. Finding out the truth crushed me. The timing wasn't right for us. I remember every detail of that day. I feel you even though we are apart, and we both know I am not the one for you. Alrighty. Just take what resonates for you because it is obviously collective. So show me for Scorpio in this dynamic, please. Show me for Scorpio. Okay. So palm tree, this is a beautiful card, and paradise. These are both awesome cards. It's about stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. And then paradise is happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And then we've got mirror. You guys are mirroring each other. Self-image reflects our wounds in introspection, and you're definitely mirroring each other. And that kind of causes stagnancy because when you guys are both, you know, feeding off of one another, it breeds this sort of stagnation. So be careful of that, because sometimes it can just really put a big delay in things, and that's never fun. Show me for Scorpio here. Party. So there's celebration, event, public, social gathering, and then healing. So it says improving wounds, making progress, and mending. That's good to see. Divine intervention. Serendipity, catalyst, supernatural, and karma. And then you have an admirer. It says admirer, attraction, suitor, and butterflies. And then alone, isolated, lonely, and guarded. And then storm warning. So there's like this drama again showing up with obstacles here for you. So there's like really high intensity between you and this person. There's a lot of intense emotions. Anything else for Scorpio? I worry about us a lot. Do you think about me too? You make my heart full. Be more selfish. Think before you act. I think we should see other people. And I want to get you drunk. And I am manifesting you. I was just giggling at the I want to get you drunk. You make my heart full. Okay. Well, Scorpio, I hope that this reading granted you some insight into what you're going through. Take care, guys.